Greetings and welcome to another edition of Science Sunday. Of course, joined by Aoife Ryle here at the Connecticut Science Center.
Good morning.
Good morning. So today it's all about the science behind Geiger counters.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so you might have heard this noise before from like maybe Ghostbusters, other movies.
Yeah, so you hear it in movies, yeah.
Yeah. And so what this is doing right now, there's actually a disc right here that's emitting radiation, and this Geiger counter is measuring that.
Okay.
So the way it works, this is ionizing radiation coming out of this disc right now. Not a lot, enough that it can hurt us, just enough that we can measure it. And so what this does is it actually strips electrons off of other atoms. That's what it does. And so this Geiger counter is measuring that. Inside here, there's a tube of gas. And when that radiation enters that tube, it pulls electrons off of those gas atoms.
Okay.
And there is a metal wire right in the middle that those electrons will be attracted to. And as soon as that metal wire has enough buildup of those, this needle here will start to jump, and we hear that noise as well.
Mm-hmm.
So these are one of the kind of most common ways that we think of measuring radiation, which is important because we can't see it, we can't feel it, we can't smell it, taste it, touch it. So we need ways to measure for it.
And there's ways to, I guess, block it.
Yes.
All right.
So I have some materials. You want to test them out with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll start off. I have plastic here. It's just a sheet of plastic.
Doesn't really do much at all.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah. So really thin. You want to try?
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta turn mine on. All right. So should I start with aluminum?
Yeah. Let me do the aluminum.
All right. Doesn't do much either.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of a.
A little better, but.
All right.
All right. I got copper.
All right.
Gonna turn yours off for me real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So that's a little better.
Yeah, big improvement.
Yeah. Still beeping a little bit. You want to try your last one there?
Yep.
You got one you might have heard of for blocking radiation before.
This is thick.
Yeah. So that's lead.
Some lead.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
We've zeroed out. Not ticking at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so, yeah, like when you go get an X-ray, you wear a lead vest, right? We wear those because lead is really dense. It has a lot of atoms packed together, and they can block that radiation. So lead is actually one of the best things we know to help us block ionizing radiation.
All right. I mean, science is everywhere. Keeping us safe.
Exactly. Thank you, Geiger counters.
Yes, indeed. All right, so kind of a pivot here to at-home science. You guys have a really cool thing, STEM in a box, science, technology, engineering, and math. I've lost track of how many different iterations you've done over the course of the last couple of years, but hugely successful, and you've got a brand new set of boxes coming out.
Yeah, people keep asking for them, so of course we're going to keep doing them. So we have one session in October and also 2 in December.
Okay.
So you get a live interaction with a STEM educator, all of the supplies you need to do all these activities, and a box is good for 2 students.
All right, and ages 6 to 12.
Yes.
And these are at-home activities, so you can either have the boxes shipped or you can come here to the Science Center, pick them up, ctsciencecenter.org to place your order. So 1 box for October, 2 for December.
Yes.
It's so cool. They're so awesome.
I know, they're so fun.
And you guys provide everything that the parents, the family would need to go through whatever experiments, demonstrations that you will be doing.
Yeah, everything you need, and then of course you can hop on with an educator virtually and they'll walk you through how to set up those experiments, do them, do even more with those materials. So it's a really good time. We really enjoy it, and we've gotten some really good feedback. So
outstanding. All right, Aoife, thank you so much. And of course, we'll see you for another edition of Science Sunday next weekend.